have a report tonight about an unattractive part of the country's landscape that may also be hazardous to your health.
In the late 1980s, news reports that electromagnetic fields from power lines could spark a cancer epidemic.
New and troubling evidence
Had the public and the power companies running scared.
Is there a cancer risk associated with electric power lines?
Magnetic fields may cause cancer, especially in children.
This may be as significant as anything that's happened since the understanding that smoking causes cancer.
Once something like this becomes part of our collective memory, there is no way to remove it from that memory.
Electricity passes through power lines. It generates an electromagnetic field, or EMF.
A danger close to home and hard to get away from.
7 children here had cancer, and some parents suspect the high-voltage lines near the elementary school.
America's love affair with electricity may have already produced an unintended tragedy of enormous proportions.
More than 2 decades later, the fear persists in many places where transmission towers cast shadows on backyards. National Academy of Sciences reviewed 500 studies on EMFs and made news with its verdict.
What they found was very reassuring.
The Blue Ribbon panel did not waffle in its conclusion. Electromagnetic radiation from power lines outside the home is not something we need to worry about.
Yet anxieties about power lines have found a seemingly permanent home in the popular imagination.
When you're looking for a new home, you don't always get the complete picture. But now there's homepages.com. Welcome to the neighborhood.
This risk really hit the sweet spot of what was going to make people afraid.
Webs are useless against me, for all the power of electricity is mine.
This was just waiting to be whacked out of the park, emotionally.
Ropeek says there is a reason the fear of power line EMFs has lodged itself so firmly in the public mind. Social scientists have described a set of factors that cause human beings to dread certain kinds of risks more than others. The list includes risks that people can't see or control, risks that could lead to suffering before death, and risks that might affect children. Sound familiar?
They're invisible and just about everywhere.
Do we play Russian roulette with people's children?
Should you be taking steps to keep your kids away from electromagnetic fields?
This had and has a long list of personality traits that make it really scary.
And whatever new, potentially reassuring information emerges, the memory of that invisible threat remains.